Yo. Yo. Yo, yo, yo. Have bronzes gone up? Pro League, Portuguese League have gone up. So even better than bronzes going up. BPM can 100% be back. What are they to right now? Were they 950 earlier? Good evening, buddy. How do I save packs and get supply for League SBCs? Our unlimited mix method. I'd be using. Rares, Portugal, Belgium are 950. Nice. Oh, are there games today? Dude, I didn't even look. Whoopsie. Yo, bro, how you doing? I'm doing fantastic, brother. How are you doing? That's a real question. The great Mumbo predicting Arsenal's bottle? I mean, doesn't take an expert. Doesn't take an expert to predict that happening. Yo, are you just buying the Premium League right now? I've never just bought the Premium League. I've almost always done the mixed into the Premium. Just to be clear, a draw when we are still 6 point ahead is far from a bottle. Throw in a few more draws when City's doing nothing but winning. Becomes less and less likely that a draw is a good scenario. Imagine celebrating a draw. Wanting to win the league. Against Liverpool, of all people. Imagine. The cope. Absolute copium. But remember, we kept a clean sheet. Congratulations. The zero threat Liverpool did not score a goal against Arsenal. Congratulations. Here's your reward. Second place. Once again. Real. I'm trolling, by the way. City have drawn their last 3 games, by the way. When I say I'm trolling, by the way, it means I'm trolling. Of course. You brother, you know how I know City drew? Guess who they drew against? Guess what powerhouse City had to play and couldn't manage to win? What's the best grind, mate? I've got no commons of either first team league SBCs. I would do our unlimited mix method into the premium. That'd be my recommendation. So if you don't know how to do our mixed, we have videos on the mix and the grind playlist, and then scaling it, we have videos on that too. That's pinned in chat and in the description. We don't talk about Brentford, all right? All right, listen. That powerhouse needed an off day. The engine of the powerhouse was completely exhausted. All right? One too many games during AFCON. We are eventually going to take an L somewhere. Seems like most people are talking about the Martinelli situation. I've heard nothing about the Martinelli situation. What's the Martinelli situation? Mobile, I'm cooked. I have no gold commons. How does that make you cooked? Just do the mix. Guys, remember, we should be mix maxing. It's your expensive bronze pack. Same logic applies. I wrote a novel. You guys should be proud of me. I wrote a novel, The Sea Barbs. It was like, what time was it? Brother, I was about to go to sleep, and I was just going through messages. I'm like, all right, let me see if I can help someone out. Brother, I sent this dude a whole book. Look at this. Look at this. You ready for this? I'm just going to write down what I think the grind, and then you might know what I don't understand or if I finally understand. So I'm going to use all my cards in the premium first. Have space without dupes and buy cards that are needed, but going to save the Premier Liga section in the Bundesliga Serie A, open RS. I'm going to spend my 400k on mix. I completed the mix using 400k. What do I do next? I said, I'll answer, but comparing it to other things might be useful. Do you know how bronze pack method works? You don't open a single bronze pack or a set of bronze packs. The method is the continual buying of the things to not only make some coins back in the moment, but ultimately to gain a ton of tradable and untradeable value. Tradable bronze cards that you can use for League SBCs or sell, doing League SBCs with them to make more packs, putting off leagues into bronze upgrades and then silver upgrades, gold upgrades, other repeatables, marquee matchups, etc. Explaining bronze pack method with that. Think of the mix as a more expensive bronze pack, but the catch is every one of these bronze packs has the ability to pack you something crazy each time. By us constantly buying out runs of the mix, we're always paying the entry fee or buying a lottery ticket. The difference between those analogies, though, and the reality of the mixed league is we know just how much value we can get from it. We pay a minimum price for a set amount of runs. We know we can make future runs easier as we pack more cards, get more coins back from the tradable packs, and even build up premium mixed leagues. And the beauty of this method is the farther you usually take it, the better it gets. If you stop after 10 to 25 runs or a set amount of coins, you're looking at it completely wrong then. The goal is to not do a few runs and then try to open the tradable packs to make the coins back. Like BPM, the further you take it, the better it gets. For example, the more runs you recycle, the more off-league cards you get, which means more crafting upgrades, more PPs, more gold upgrades, more specific league-specific packs for Team of the Year. By the way, this is going to help you guys who are running low on gold commons right now, just doing the premium, by the way. The more you can do marquee matchups and other challenge SBCs for tradable packs, the more fodder you get, the more player SBC pack sections you complete for tradable packs, the more winter provisions you get to complete, which means more gold rares and commons you get. And that keeps going and keeps going. Take it further. Whole icon SBCs get completed. For example, me getting Dino done with spending, or doing Dino for pure profit, I should say. I think I spent a few cards. I think I spent a few 85s. Whole icon SBC gets completed. Gamble SBC and picks get completed too. Random, tradable, and untradeable insane pulls along the way, like my Eusebio during Thunderstruck. Remember, untradeable. I haven't packed anything insane tradable. I'm just in pure profit off of doing this and taking it all the way through. I could keep going and going with this, but I hope you see what I'm getting at. I have packed nothing of insane value tradable, but look at all the coins I consistently get back. But even better yet, look at all the packs I'm able to save while doing so. Imagine if I wasn't saving packs, or even better, think about how many millions of coins I might make during Team of the Year if we get an 82 plus times 20 or something similar with tradable packs in each section. I would be able to do probably close to 500 plus of them easily, which each pack, if contains at least some golds, could net me 2k a piece minimum. If we get 2 packs per one, as in like each section's a tradable pack for an 82 times 20 or something similar, that would be an additional 1,000 plus tradable packs of at least 2k a piece. Minimum of 2 million coins from that alone. Just from save packs. Nothing else. That's not even counting the amount of other packs, League SBCs, League Specifics, player picks, and other stuff we'd be able to continue crafting. I would be in so much profit at that point, I wouldn't know what to do with it. But let's say I didn't make a profit. Let's say I ended up losing 100K or something in that whole process. If I started at 1.5 million coins, spent 2 months constantly recycling League SBCs, saved over 2,000 packs, made thousands of League SBC runs, opened them all, packed a ton of Team of the Years and other stuff during Team of the Year, made more packs, more icons, you name it, recycled even more and only lost 100K, that means it took months of non-stop grinding, over-the-top grinding to be precise, over-the-top grinding for sure. Way more than the usual person does. To even see my coins go down a little bit. If my goal was just to not have them get to 0, I would have to probably do this for years at this rate. I would still probably end up in profit. And as the year goes on, it will only get easier and easier. Imagine all of this, but with exchanges. Imagine any time you got an 85 to 89 rated card in this grind, you could get a pack filled with a crap ton of gold rares and commons, and you could build out hundreds of these exchange packs. Let's use 100 as an example though. If I built 100 exchange packs from that whole grind, and then I opened the 100 exchange packs, I would probably, right from those packs, get enough high rated cards to do another 15 to 30 exchanges. Right in that very moment. But all the lower end gold rares and gold commons, question mark, I could probably put them right into a player pick and easily make hundreds of PPs, and those PPs would make well over 100 exchange packs back. I would end up going up in packs nonstop. Last year, I believe I ended the game with over 3,000 high-end packs not opened. But imagine I put those gold rares and commons into League SBCs instead. I would be making hundreds of runs of the premium mixed League SBC where I'm probably paying for 0 cards each time, worst case maybe a few cards. That means each run would not only be pure profit, but my coins would never stop going up. You would make millions easily. So many people, last year in fact, would do this nonstop and made 5 to 10 million coins before they got sick of it and quit. And then imagine taking those millions of coins and directly buying fodder for the exchanges all over again. I hope you can see where I'm going with this. You never run out. It goes on forever. The best part is you don't need exchanges to do that right now. You can do that lower end with the Mixed League. Isn't that beautiful? We're going to get an audiobook of the grind, all right? We're going to make an audiobook of it. What did I just walk into? You walked into us helping C-Barbs off stream, where I wrote a novel for 45 minutes, it felt like. Let's see. Sorry, I gotta catch up. Bradley twisted his leg. It seems like he did his ACL. Martinelli dragged him off the pitch and threw the ball at him. Wait, what? No shot. Sakura's even kicking out players. Already got 2 Team of the Weeks from the bronze packs today. Nice. When did you start saving packs to have 1,000 smaller golds? Late November. Threw a ball at an injured player. Arsenal were so disgraceful in general. Do I have to be the one to say it? This is Arsenal we're talking about, right? It would be funny if C-Barbs came back and said he didn't understand. He did. One of the first things he said after I said all that was, so what do I do? Do I just use all my premium league players first? As I gave him the tutorial for the mix. It was beautiful. Alright, should we hop on Paletta real quick? Let's hop on Paletta real quick. I got some stuff ready. Let's say I have 300k. What do I do when I run out of bronze cards? Bronze cards from what? Are we talking bronze pack method? Or what are you referring to for bronze cards? One second, guys. Let me pin this over. Alright, let me refresh real quick. Give me 1 second, boys. Brother, I love all the grinds, but I don't know from where to start. Which video are you analyzing step by step the method to these mixed leagues? If you guys are new to the channel and you guys are a little bit overwhelmed by the how to make unlimited packs with the premium mix video or the how to make unlimited packs with the mix video, I would look for those titles initially in the grind playlist. And the way videos are put in there is they update to the newest ones we made. So once you find the mix and the premium grind, off of that, you'll see how we scale over time. So you'll see how we make unlimited mix. You'll see that video. And then from there, you'll see like, okay, this is what 10 runs looks like live. This is how I scaled it to 100. This is how I did 75 in a single day. This is how I have thousands of packs saved for Team of the Year. This is what me restocking cards looks like. This is what getting rid of bid bans looks like, or avoiding them in the first place. This is how I consolidate doing 5 to 10 runs at a time. That way I'm not getting all dupes and I'm able to do another 5 to 10 right after. Here's the min-max. Here's me on console. Here's me on PC using Pale Tools. We have every step of every tutorial you'd ever need. You just kind of have to use the titles and the thumbnails as helpful guides. So if the title and thumbnail is talking about Pale Tools and how to use Pale Tools for League SBCs, that video is going to be about Pale Tools, how to use League SBCs. There's a video titled How We Got the Amount of Packs We Have. It's going to talk about the amount of packs that we have. If we're talking about how to make unlimited of a mixed league grind, it's going to talk to you about how to start doing the unlimited process of the mixed league grind. If we talk about all the coins we're making for pure profit, we're talking about each step, how you're probably not taking it far enough if you're not sharing at least a portion of the success we're seeing so far, and how you can kind of better understand where that's coming from. And the biggest thing about all that in general, the more time you spend in it, the more it makes sense. If you're new to the method in general, it all sounds too good to be true. It all sounds crazy, but I'm telling you, it's very easy once you get used to it. You start getting better at runs. My advice is never to try to match us. It's always to get better than yourself. So if you're only able to do 1 run a day, scale it to 2, double the amount you're able to do. That's going to see huge improvements. If you're someone who's only done at most 3 a day, try to get yourself to do it to where you can do 5 a day. If you struggle to get 10 in a single day because you don't have enough time, try to get 10 in a few days instead. And slowly you're going to build up that muscle that allows you to keep doing it at faster speeds. You're going to min-max your time. It's going to be a beautiful thing. All right, we got to open the dailies too. I forgot about that. We got to clear some of this though first. Cam. Some of your vids confuse me. I'm trying to understand them, but it's still not clicking. You should do an updated one on how to do the mix into premium and what to do in certain situations. Okay, so I'm going to assume you watched the mix vid. What in particular about me breaking down step-by-step different things you can do in each section to save coins, to make coins, and regardless of what the price is, how to find them? What has changed about that in particular? Don't think about anything else. Just that particular thing. What about that in particular would need a new video? I'm not opposed to making more. We make many videos, re-up videos of different grinds. But that in particular never changes. What would need a new video of that? It's good that I have full set Team of the Weeks as an investment for Team of the Year warm-up. If you're happy with it, sure, yeah. I'm out of mine personally because I'm just focusing on packs now. Yeah, bronze pack method in the mixed premium. When I run out of silver and bronze cards, I have to buy the whole squad to complete it. What should I do in this situation? I don't recommend BPM at all with League SBCs for our mixed league method. When you're scaling the mix, we have like 5 different videos talking about this exact topic. But anytime you scale the mix, BPM is not associated with it whatsoever because you're buying out every card. So BPM is not needed in the slightest. You can use BPM to help build up different aspects if you want. I have nothing against BPM. I personally love BPM. But you never need BPM to do our mixed league method that I'm recommending. Now I reached 442 packs, all super good. Packs from Foot Champs and Gauntlets and Premium Mix. But now I ran out of players. Do I keep buying the players or am I losing coins for no reason? Are you referring to doing the Premium Mix? You probably are losing coins if you're just buying out the Premium Mix. If you're doing our Mixed League method where you're buying out the mix though and recycling nonstop into more things, I would argue you're not losing your coins if you know where the value in coins are coming from. All right, we'll move that into there. Just sounds complicated, but I'm ready to get in this. It sounds complicated because you want a 500-step process to be done in 2 seconds. You're trying to see the end of a grind that you haven't even truly begun. And that's what you're confused about. If you take the advice we're given and start it slow, don't compare yourself to me or where anyone else is at, and just simply do a single run and learn how you're going to scale it. Learn how many, on average, League SBC cards you're getting back. What are the tradable packs getting you? What are the untradable packs giving you? If the first section of the premium mix is super, super expensive, and you're getting a crap ton of untradable ones, you can use those untradable ones to make it extremely cheap and or free to do another premium run off the mix. On top of that, if you get those tradable, you don't necessarily have to use the tradable ones. That's just even more coins you're getting back for the grind if you choose to sell them. The beautiful thing is the higher the price gets on them, the more coins you make on it. But yes, it will get less confusing the more you get into it. You got to get hands-on in it. And that's why I say I'm more than willing to answer any question you guys have, but I'm telling you, once you kind of do it yourself, you'll see which parts you get stuck on. You'll see where the cards you maybe lose out of quicker than others. Like you might run out of rares for League 2. And that's what's stopping you from doing the Hypermotion League 2 again. We have videos on how to stockpile those cards in particular. That way you can min-max your time. What makes sense to buy on console? What makes sense to buy in Pale Tools? How you can scale from 5 runs a day to 10 runs a day. All that fun stuff. The prices fluctuate a lot and some cards go to the sky, and when you made vids about the premium mix cards, we're way down. It's super high. So, I mean this respectfully, brother. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. When you watch a video of me saying, prices will most likely change, let me show you how you can do this regardless. Did you not get to those parts of the video? Or is there something in particular where I haven't mentioned that? Because almost every single video I say, regardless of whatever the price is, find what the price is. And especially if the price is even higher in the first section, which we, by the way, predicted. The premium mix one. If this gets more and more expensive, you make more and more coins on this if you take my advice from the premium mix video. This getting more expensive makes it easier to do the mix, and it makes it easier for me to do the premium. Not harder. It makes it a lot easier. You make so much more off of it. But we got to make sure we're on the same page. I think there's a lot of little things you might be getting stuck on. If we can get more on the same page, I think I can help you a little bit more. When should we open all the packs? I heard that they reduce the luck when the full team is out. I mean, the way I'm doing it is I'm technically saving the packs I have stockpiled for full team of the year when everything's out, but I'm nonstop opening packs during partial team of the year. That sounds counterintuitive or doesn't make sense. It feels like I went back on my word if I'm saying that. But what it just turns out to be is if I'm making thousands of League SBC runs over the past 2 months, if I'm saving the final pack, I'll then revert it to I'm no longer saving those packs. Everyone we've saved at that point will be saved. If I have 1,000 of the small prime, small rare gold players packs, anything over this number, if I make another full run of the mix, I can now open every mix. If I do a full run of the premium, I can open every pack from that premium run. That's going to be a lot easier for you guys who've gotten to a point where you have a lot of packs saved, but you don't want to wait till full team of the year to participate. It's going to make all that a lot easier. Does that make sense? Yeah, I'm barely doing the premium as much anymore. Just spamming the mix nonstop. So do you go buy the players from the mix, quick sell the packs, save the good pack, and then do it again? No. If you're confused or need initial steps to start going, I'd revert to the videos that go over every single step that I'd recommend doing. You just asking the question in chat and not having the visual in front of you of the actual SBC is going to be way more confusing than you side by side watching the video of me doing it and you doing the thing too. Same thing like with watching me right now. If you're watching me build these, you might be confused. Why am I not opening the packs right after I make them? Is there a reason why I'm not opening them yet? Yes, because we're doing our 10 to 25 min-max method. So like little things like that, you're going to have a million questions about at every single step. And it's going to feel super extremely confusing at every step of the way because you're not watching the video all the way through and doing it with it. Once you kind of start doing that, you'll be like, oh, okay. This makes more sense. I'm still stuck on this thing. Oh, he covers it at this part of the video. Sweet. Okay. I'm now doing it by hand. I'm now going to Pale Tools to make some. But I need to get more of the Pro League. How do I get more of the Pro... Or not the Pro League. How do I get more of the Romanian League? If I do it on console, I keep getting the same dupes. Is there a way I can avoid getting dupes? That way I can make more runs on Pale Tools? Oh, it looks like Mumbo Elite's doing his Pale Tools buy nows. And the cards are grayed out. That's interesting. Why are the cards grayed out? Oh, Mumble Elite says that they're already in the club, therefore anything that's not grayed out, you can continue buying. Okay, let me just do that with bids then. Oh, Mumble Elite says in the video that bids won't show up as the grade until you put them in the club. Okay, sweet. I'm glad I watched this point. I'm going to avoid that. I'm going to continue doing the buy nows or do a group subbidding of like 5 to 10. Put them in the club and then refresh and do it again. All those little things, because I'm telling you guys, any question you might have, we've also had, gone through, thousands of times at this point now because we do this nonstop. And there's videos on every step of the way. Made another 100K, Mumbo? Nice, dude. How long did it take you to do 75 runs a mix within a day? Which gold MLS players do you normally buy? Yes. Which player in particular? Yes. Is there a certain player we buy? Yes. Is there every player we buy? Yes. All the above. We get them all. We fill our club. I don't get how people say it's confusing. Just bet on all the right leagues and stop up and empty your club. And then when you pack, it goes in. I mean this respectfully. People are trying to min-max. Okay. This is 100% true. I'm the same way. People are trying to min-max their time. They think not watching a grind completely through in the form of a video, they think they can do it without that. Therefore, they start it and they have what they think is a single question. So then they come ask it in chat, whether it's respectfully or whether it's not. Either way, it doesn't matter. I get that mindset 100%. But what that does is in your head, you're thinking, okay, so I don't have to watch this video. I don't have to use this resource. I just have this little question. But then once that's answered in chat, and it took me 2 minutes to answer it, I'll say, by the way, the thing you just asked, if you watch the video I just recommended, it goes over that step-by-step tutorial. Okay, they think they're ready now. So then the next thing they get confused about, they think, okay, this is possibly the last thing I need. I'm just going to ask real quick. And again, I have no problem with people asking questions in chat. But again, almost 99.99999% of the questions people have are answered by the videos. If people either are confused by a certain step of the video, we say all the time, like, hey, if you're watching that said video and you feel like I didn't answer something that you have a question on, comment on the video so that I can see it in real time. I get a notification. C-Barbs is 5 minutes into the video. He's confused on why I'm doing buy nows versus biddings on the Saudi League and the Pro League. Okay. Or not the Pro League, the Saudi League and the Romanian League. Okay, let me go see what he's stuck on. I'll go watch that part of the video. And he'll see me doing the buy nows. And then 5 minutes later, if you continue watching the video, I'll see that I have a bunch of bids for Saudi and Romanian League cards, but every single one went for 200 by the end of the hour, so I might have bid on 50 cards. And if I just did bids, I might have won 5 of them, because all of them went for 200 by now. So in my head, I'm like, okay, you guys are probably going to be stuck on this. This is showing you why paying that higher price of 200 is a better use of your time if you're inevitably going to lose all these anyways, because people are doing the 200 buy now. So go on Pale Tools, go up a few minutes, and just start buy nowing all the cards. It's just little things like that. And again, I'm still not perfect with it. I still learn new ways to min-max this every single day. But for the most part, I think a lot of people either overthink it or they're not using the resources to help them. And once you start using the resources and once you stop overthinking it and just start doing the grind yourself, even if it's just one a day, go through the motions of doing it, you're going to be surprised at how quickly and how easily you get used to it. What key do you press to submit? Pale Tools has a setting area. You can look at what yours is set to. Mine is S for submitting. Oh, do we have too many from the same team? Also, in some cases, you got to use common sense in Mumbo's videos. Not everything he says matches your club, position, stock, / coins. Yep, and we, surprisingly too, that's something we mentioned. We say, hey, if you're only watching the streams, you might be confused because you're thinking what we're doing on stream is a copy and paste of what we're doing in the video. Which a lot of you are probably thinking of that right now, which is not the case at all. What we're doing on stream right now is different than what we recommend in videos for a few different reasons. One, I have a bunch more coins than you, most likely. I got these coins from doing more and more of the Mixed League. But also, two, my goal is to try to get to 0 coins by the start of Team of the Year. For me, if I did only the Mix into the Premium, I would be nowhere near running out of coins. If anything, my coins would continue to go up. So I need to find ways that I can keep spending or keep maybe holding on to tradable packs so I'm not getting coins back right away. So like in that, when you see me do the Premium, I went from saving the final pack and maybe the Prem La Liga to now I'm saving all those packs. So now I'm going to be making hundreds of runs of the tradable premiums. And we're going to spam open those during Team of the Year. And you might see my coins go up another 1 to 2 mil from just that alone. And then on top of that, if we get an 82 plus times 20 and things like that, all the packs that we've been saving through the Mixed League and the Premium League grind, all these packs are going to make more liquid coins if there's tradable packs in those sections that haven't been accounted for coins back from the grind. So even though I'm up a crap ton in terms of pure profit without packing anything insane, we're nowhere near the amount of money we're going to make from this. And the further we take it, the more we make. That's the beautiful thing. But I'm going to sell my Xbox after Team of the Year. Time to start feel good again. This game is so bad. Just go touch grass, brother. Doesn't have to be that deep. All right, how many runs are we at? 15. Okay, we're low on rares. Perfect example. things like this slowly go up in price. So, like, I'm perfectly fine paying another 50 coins per one of these cards if I can get one of each in my club. But if you're trying to min-max the amount of coins you're using, a bunch of 150 to 200 bids might make more logical sense. But again, when you scale it, that's not as important. Got people see it's confusing. Just bid on the regulars and stock up, empty your club, the mix, and then what you pack goes into the premium and repeat. Yep. But people are confused because they're not doing it to the extent they need to do it. But the more they do it, the more it'll make sense. Do off-league bronze and silvers go into classic bronze and silver upgrade? You can. You can also put them into challenge SBCs such as marquee matchups if it fits. Daily SBCs for liquid coins. Since I can't open packs because I'm saving picks, I bought 160 Team of the Weeks. Putting 6 tradable Team of the Weeks in SBC every day this week. Kind of painful. RIP. Have you done this last FC? We did a little different last year. Last year for Team of the Year, instead of using League SBCs to save thousands of packs, we did League SBCs to make pure profit. And we had over 10 million coins from the LibSud method, which is the exact same thing as our Pro League, Portuguese League method. So the more expensive those get, the more coins we can make from that said method, which if you guys watch the premium video, we have some wonderful filters that I would say easily can make you 1 million coins in a weekend. But if you want to say 1 million coins within a week, it's still doable. And then we have the video on how to make the easiest 100K in your life within the course of a week too. Even easier now than it was even 24 hours ago. I'll rewatch your vids. Is it a problem on my part? Definitely also have 20 bronze packs and 20 silver packs. Should I open them and spam mix? How many coins are you on, Punnet Butter? Right now. Which of the mix do you open now? I'm opening none right now. I'm making 25 runs and then I'll open the untradables usually and recycle those. And then the more coins you have, the more you can choose when to open your tradable packs. I like trying to have an empty club when I open my tradable packs. That way I'm not forced into a decision to have to list something, store it in my transfer list, or quick sell it. So you'll see me like do a bunch of off-league untradables into upgrades. You'll see me make more League SBC runs with the untradables. So if we make 25 runs, I might do another 5 to 10 League SBC runs with what I just got. I might do another 5 to 10 premiums off of what I just got. And we'll rinse and repeat that until we get relatively empty. And then we'll either buy leftover cards that I need to do another 5 to 10 runs again, or we'll start opening tradable packs. But I usually, the same way of making packs, I like opening in bulk too. So it's pretty common to see me build out for the tradables like 50 or plus or so. It's impossible to bid on Belgium Pro League players right now. How much are you bidding and how much are they going for? It's the low value feeling for me. I can play 1 hour and feel it. Striker cam. Yes, I know what they go for. What are you bidding? If they go for 950, what are you bidding? That's what I'm trying to figure out. It's insane how how much some of these kits sell for. What's crazy too is imagine how much better it would be with silvers if they didn't price cap everything. Imagine if we were able to have extinct silver kits without the 300 limit on most of them. It would make the daily PPs even better and more expensive, or more liquid profit. Hello? What's it glitching? There we go. Alright, so we're low on commons now. Got more rares back in the club. Got more there. We'll switch to some MLS common bidding. We also could go to console and probably get a ton of these untradeable from our championship cards and pull from those. I just don't want to switch my Pale Tools filter. So we'll just club stock a little bit. I still have all the respect in the world on how you keep doing this while saving packs. Just can't get myself to save the packs without getting bored. Understand that it would be better though. It's just one of those things where you have to find a way to reward yourself with it. If I, let's say for example, instead of doing the mix grind, just did the premium, the more packs I save from just the premium, if I'm doing just the premium, the less I can recycle, which means inevitably I hit a daily limit of what realistically makes sense with liquid coins and the untradables we're getting, which means unless you're willing to buy more, bid less, flip more, any of those methods to make it cheaper and or for profit, you're gonna have to spend. And the way we kind of worked around that is the mix method, is we could spam the mix as much as we want. The more we do it, the more premiums we get to do. And the beautiful thing is, like, if I want to save all the packs, I can save all the packs from the premium. If I want to open half of them, I can open half. If I want to, you can kind of do whatever it is with that. And so whenever I feel like mixing it up, it gives me the ability to do so. So like earlier this week when the Pro League and Portuguese League cards were super cheap, we were doing how many runs a day could we do recycled into each other after we've already built like 10 or so. So I would build out 10 premium runs from doing 25 plus of the mix. I would then say, okay, from this point on, I'm done saving for the day. Every one we make, we're going to open. And that's kind of like my reward at the end of it. And that keeps me grinding. So it's like we're not restricting ourselves. We're not restricting ourselves in any way. Me saving the packs that way is not like, oh, I can't wait to open these. Because we're nonstop opening the same packs anyways. We just happen to open. We happen to make more than we open, if that makes sense. And the more you scale it, the easier it gets. I've always been meta focused, but we, the community, are too. You can bid 600 coins in 11 minutes. So for a card worth $9.50, you're bidding 350 coins under that. You're surprised it's 11 minutes out? It seems like a user error more than method error, buddy. Especially when prices are up, people are more than willing to bid closer to the buy nows. The more expensive they are, the more you're going to have to bid too. Unless you want to switch to sniping, but you can also time it with the market. We have a whole video on different ways you can go about that whole section. If you watch towards the end of the mix, we give a bunch of tutorials on it. We give a bunch of tutorials in the how to make a 100K video too. Marquee matchups, other daily SBCs. Anytime the player picks that new content come out and all the silver packs are on the market and people open those, an hour after that, technically an hour, 5 hour, 10 minutes, you get a bunch of supply on the market. You can bid during that time. You can snipe during that time. If you use our method of throughout the day, fluctuation trading as well, you can easily club stock and lazy list for more in the evening, day to day. We did it with Libs and Suds when that was originally out, and we made over 1 million coins in a few days doing that. Tons of workarounds, buddy. Will you be live in 35 minutes? Yes. I do 2 to 3 runs of the mix, then recycle them into the premium and do that 5 to 6 times. And all I have to do is buy League 1s for 150 and Saudis for 150. There you go. Yeah. That's nice. Why do you buy these MLS Silvers for 200 coins? Why wouldn't I? What reason would you not buy them for 200 coins on Pale Tools? I don't watch the game now. Still selling bronzes for 200 on PC. You understand I'm still grinding hard with the mixed league and then premium ones, but just opening the packs every day, gone up 1.5 mil in just under 2 weeks. Let's go. Yeah, you're right. On PC, they just clogged my trade pile on console. Oh, gotcha. For the kits. To confirm who's player of the month, it's Yamal. Dang. I need to see what Marinelli did. I missed the whole thing. I wasn't watching. What can you invest in? You would have doubled or tripled your coins if you invested in Pro League and Portuguese League cards, like I suggested. You'd be up probably 50% on informs. What are consumables looking like right now? There's maybe some consumable market if you can time it with tradable packs of sorts, but even then. Also, too, this is a thing people don't realize. I haven't even sold everything on from our mixed grind into the premium. I will have endless consumables at all times that we just simply don't have room to sell at the moment. So we'll get a crap ton of these in stock. We'll get a crap ton of managers in our club. We'll get the leagues. So like anytime let's say, player SBC comes out and it's for, I don't know, let's say a Korean league. And Korean league managers now go for like a minimum of 500 coins. Obviously, that one's not likely to happen specifically. But if you apply that logic, you can min-max a bunch of the other stuff too. Do you just buy silver rare MLS when you run out? Same with the MLS gold. I usually try to get as much as I can of different ones. I'll fill my transfer list as well with stuff and pull back in the club. Alright, so now we're out of the hypermotion cards. We're at 17 runs. So what we're going to do, I would continue to go to 25, but I know a lot of you guys want to see live kind of what the next steps look like. So I'm just going to walk you through kind of what I would do next personally. Look, you want to see what he did too? Mumbo, maybe pull up a clip. My channel would get nuked into oblivion for copyright strikes if I did that. I'm good. Bradley got injured. He pushed him off the pitch while he's very hurt on the floor and throws the ball at him. Dang. Read last message? I did already. All right, let's open the untradeable packs, boys. Come on. Just do a live reenactment instead of showing the clip. But if I haven't seen the clip, how can I give a live reenactment to the clip? Another Pro League card. W. Let's go. All right, I think we have to open a crap ton of silver packs too. I think we've been stockpiling silver packs for a bit. We might be close to 50. Will the bids go easier during the night on the Belgium League players? Usually prices increase throughout the day because there's a lot of Americans who will continue to buy them when UK and Europe in general goes to sleep. So like there will continue to be the value for them. There's also less supply in the market. So you might be able to like win bids, but you might have to bid further out when it comes to time. You might have to bid higher prices. But a lot of that can be avoided if you do a lot of that earlier in the day and time it with tradable packs and new content and things like that. Look at that. Pro League, Portugal League, Eredivisie cards, Bundesliga. I'm telling you guys, you'll be able to do so many runs without having to buy a single card. Watch me pack a team of the year from the Crafting Upgrade Trust. Dude, I'm low-key wanting to, how do I word it? I know it would be smart to do it with just off leagues, but part of me wants to see how many crafting upgrades I'd be able to make if I just did the mix into the crafting upgrade. I know that would be extremely wasteful. The way I would work around it is probably until I get like 200 plus Pro League and Portuguese League cards in my club untradeable, I'll just keep using all the other League SBC cards. And until then, I can then, once I get close, start stockpiling the other leagues. And it probably won't be too big of a deal, but I'll also kind of treat my dupe storage that way, where I'll make crafting upgrades, I'll make the daily player picks, just from the stuff we're getting there. How you doing, bro? What's cooking? Not much, man. Just chilling, grinding, doing a bunch of mix, doing a bunch of premium. Back when the premium had just switched over to the Pro Portuguese, everyone was bidding on the silver bronzes. I made a boatload on just min bidding the golds, especially overnight. Yeah. And again, I'm going to sound like a broken record, but this time not to flex a video, even though we have one. Truly being hands-on with it and collecting information yourself is going to make it so much easier in your head. Because I think a lot of you guys, what you struggle to do, and I say this as someone who's the exact same way, you want to have all the answers before you do something, but for a lot of our brains, by doing the motions with your hands, seeing said prices at certain times, knowing that, and then saying, oh dang, cards have gone up. For example, like for people who are buying out the premium 5 to 10 times a day, and you guys were making tens of thousands of coins, hundreds of thousands a week, you guys probably found out prices were going up because it was getting more expensive for you to do that. You're probably like, dang, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to do this. With that same kind of thinking, you can be like, okay, these cards are continuing to go up in price. Let me mass bid under the buy nows, not only to save coins on the runs I'm making now. If these continue to go up and I store hundreds in my club, I can lazy list these above the current buy now for sure. But if they keep rising, I'm just going to make more and more coins than the ones I'm putting in my club. No Mumbo mukbang? Not right now. We're going to eat a little food in a little bit. Got to get my pre-workout meal in. Haven't seen your live streams for a while. Is there any changes for the grind? If a while's been like a month or two, probably have like 30 more videos. Would be my guess. The same logic applies. Mixed into premium for the most part. Like, look at this, boys. Portuguese League. Portuguese League. Look at all the mixed league cards. Look at all the premium mixed cards. Beautiful. Only like 2 weeks? Okay, if it's only been like 2 weeks, there's maybe 10 videos since then. Which are just like enhancements of the current grind. So like additional steps, additional questions people have. I used to use 75-76 gold commons for the Premier Liga for crafting because I barely use them. See, I used to do that too. But now with the amount of gold rares I'm getting and not needing for like an 85 plus player pick unless it came back and I missed it, I end up using every common I have from the Premier Liga because I don't want to be overkill with the rares. How do you have so many packs? Because we do the unlimited mix method. Consistently for 2 months. Technically longer, but that's when we started saving packs. Also, too, if you get Pro League and Portuguese League cards popping up here, this is a good time to pick those up. If you're noticing you're low on a certain league SBC rares, like if you're low on Prem La Liga rares, this is a good place to pick them up. I prefer League 1 and Eredivisie ones over Serie A and Bundesliga. I notice a lot of my silver rares that I get untradeable, I can get away with using those and getting the rating. So these are little things to pay attention to as well. Not every rare is built the same in terms of its value. Yeah, same here. That's a sweet little hack when you run out of League Commons. Dude, it's such a cool thing, though, when you decide, like, you're done doing the premium for a little bit and you just do a clean house of everything. That's also, like, another way I'd recommend people to build out things in a little bit of bulk. Is if you kind of, like, want a fresh reset, imagine I, right now, just every gold common in my club made crafting upgrades. Same with, like, the gold rares. Like, look at how many cards we have. Think about how many we could make. We're still on just 75s, by the way. Now we're finally hitting 76s. And this is after probably doing 5 to 6 runs of premium off stream and building up, was it 17, 18 mix so far? This is also like where time is of the essence for some people. It would make sense for some people to use League SBC untradeable gold commons to get your daily peepees done to maximize the amount of coins you're getting on those if you're short on time on a day-to-day basis. Are we? Oh no, we're in the crafting upgrade now. Oops. Gotta go back. Hello, I just started to play Ultimate Team this year. What should I grind? That's a very loaded question. I personally recommend the Mixed League as a way to make packs and do a grind. There's a lot of steps to kind of learn the method, though. So if you guys watch our How to Make Unlimited Mixed League packs, that's a good starting place. Paid for a month of FC Enhancer to check it out. Have you used the premium version? I don't think I've once ever used FC Enhancer. I've only used Pale Tools. The dupe storage stress is real. Like half my storage is 87 plus. Dude, honestly, if I get in 80, I'm to the point where if I get up to 87s, I'm putting them into the winter provisions if it's a dupe. Like right now, my dupes are nice because I have a Rodri and a bunch of bronzes and stuff. Like as I work through these, the quality of my dupe storage gets higher and higher as we keep recycling. Are you opening 8210s? Yes. So my reasoning for that is if we get something like an 8220 again, I would rather enjoy opening those now, and I don't think almost any of us are going to pack a Team of the Year from them. It can be a nice thing to add more packs in bulk and give you a for sure shot, but for what it takes to build them and for the stuff people kind of give up on in the meantime, in terms of enjoyment, I find having those to look forward to every single day, especially as content for stream, has been super fun. We'll build them out, and if we pack something, sweet. If we don't get anything, we recycle into another one. But I know there's a ton of people now that are going to start spending 13 to 15K on each inform, doing that multiple times per day, doing that every day a week. And your coins are very quickly going to start going down rapidly. If that's what you want, that's fine, but I think for most people you can avoid it. There's smarter ways to use your coins. There might be some individuals selling informs in chat that will encourage you to buy the informs. Specifically after they list them. No, it's worth it. It's worth it. So here's a perfect example, guys. I'm not going to do all ratings here. So in my head, I see a League One rare. That's going to stand out to me. I see a Portuguese card. Portuguese League card. I'm now looking at the higher end Premier Liga ones. That's at 4. We're going to get a 5th there. Oh, it's still premium mix. All right. I see. So I guess you are mostly doing this grind to building up rares for crafting. The mix grind? No, I'm doing the mix grind to have unlimited packs and unlimited coins. And do as many premiums as I can off of it. As many craftings as I can off of it. As much fodder as I want to get from it. As much as the day allows me to. Essentially. Just non-stop. Alright, so we cleared that a bit. We're going to probably run short of awfully gold commons in the club. Got some Saudi League ones I saw when we were getting higher. But I kind of want to keep, and this is another thing too, I like using like the Women's League for the 80 to 82 rated gold commons for the daily 8210s. I find that super useful, so I won't go all the way up in terms of rating along the way. Oh, we must have passed a crap ton without realizing it. Dang. I might have had more than I thought. Never mind that. I think we're good. Yeah, let me know how that goes for you guys. What you get Team of the Years out of what you're saving. You're saving all the 85-2s. Can I say something to you guys? It might be the dumbest thing or the best thing or no big deal whatsoever. I don't think I've done a single 85 times 2. I'm just personally not a fan of the rating and the stuff needed for it. Would it make sense to build up daily as well if we grind it even harder? Probably. But I'd much rather make more of the final mix pack or do a few more runs of the premium and focus on that and get fodder out of that more often than not. Know if it's worth it doing the 8210s and the 85.2s and just saving Team of the Weeks for the hope of the 8220. Yeah, I might start putting a bunch of cards into... Actually, I might temporarily for like a day or two attempt to stop the premium and just do the mix into the Team of the Week upgrade or something. We might come up with a system where we just kind of farm making those potentially. We'll see though. I do know though on the back end, once we start opening all our packs, we'll have endless cards. It will need to make a bunch anyways. So it's not the end of the world if we have to wait to make more. I think for a video idea, buying players is a good one. For example, when, how to do the fastest while spending the least amount of coins, the most efficient way. This is where I'm stuck. Let me read that again real quick. I think for a video idea, buying players is a good one. For example, when, how to do it the fastest while spending the least amount of coins, the most efficient way. This is where I'm stuck. One second. You mean like this? Where is it? How to make more League SBCs and faster. An EAFC26 Ultimate Team. I'd watch that. Yeah, just like as a quick thing for you guys, if you just click the grind playlist that's pinned in chat, you don't even have to watch the videos. If you just look through the titles and thumbnails, I guarantee you we probably have a video on it. If there's very niche topics that haven't been covered yet, that's like the next wave of stuff. But like to avoid bid bans, min-maxing your bidding buy nows on both console, Pale Tools, the back and forth, PS4, PS5. That's covered. No, you're good. It's just a reminder for you guys to just continuously look. Because you might not get every notification, you might not see every upload, but chances are it's out there. Went from watching every one 2 to 3 times, but now I'm behind like 4 vids. No, you're good. You would get more Team of the Weeks by not doing them, though. A lot more than, obviously, a chance of a Team of the Year. Yeah. That's the thing. If we have 2 variations of whatever the repeatable might be, that's going to be very difficult to decide how we want to do it. Because I want the tradable packs for sure. But if one's like an only 1 squad, it's easier to recycle. That's going to be tough. Alright, let's do the 8210s. I gotta take my, get my carbs in though. 1 second. We'll make this and open it. Team of the Week's not Team of the Year. Do you think we'll get some sort of repeatable SBC like the 8220 from last year? I think so. And I don't think for the same reason that you guys think. I don't think EA is going to do it because they want to be generous and have us all get Team of the Years. I think that just so happened to be a result of what they gave us. Think of it this way. EA is going to want to, during this promo, sell as many FIFA points as possible, right? They're also going to want to get you to a position where your club is completely empty. And I know a lot of you guys are going to do this too. You're going to have your save packs. You're going to feel like you're safe for a while, especially if you saved like maybe 100, 200, 300. You're going to start doing league-specific premiums. You're going to feel really nice because if you have like, let's say 50 league-specific premiums, from those you might be able to build another 15 to 20 league-specific premiums. You might be able to build a ton of league-specific one rares. And your pack total might be higher than it was originally. And you're thinking to yourself, I have more packs than I started with, which is technically true. If you scale this up to the amount we have, we might have 2,000, 2,500 packs saved. If I start spamming things and making more things, my packs might get to 3,000, 3,500. But the quality of packs is going to differ. You might get a bunch of packs that have way less players in them, way less rares, way less chance to get a Team of the Year. And it's just going to slowly drain your club, tradables and untradables, over and over until you have basically nothing left if you're not continuing the grind. You're not going to feel it right away. We've built up for this moment, but it will eventually happen. And the way that happened last year was with the 8220. People had a crap ton of save packs. They were able to make a bunch of Team of the Weeks untradable. They had so many Team of the Weeks untradeable already in their club. And then slowly Team of the Weeks started going extinct. They went super high in price. Fodder got more and more expensive to do the Team of the Week pack because people were nonstop getting Team of the Years from just spamming endless 8220s. Eventually, people got short on everything imaginable. And then there would be promo packs coming out where it's like, get yourself a bunch of 83 to 85s through this provision. All right, I'm going to buy this. Get yourself a 83 plus times 30. Okay, I'm going to buy this pack for like $10. And EA started selling a bunch of those things. And the longer you go without a Team of the Year, the more you see other people get them. And the more you feel like your time's running out, the more and more people are willing to spend in terms of coins. The more people are willing to spend for time on the game. The more people are to overspend to buy nows on cards so you can make more coins off of them. But then you also buy FIFA points and get desperate. So as it gets harder and harder to do things, as you get more and more desperate, that's where EA will benefit a ton, and that's where we're going to benefit a ton. Because we're going to also make a crap ton of coins off those people. All those cards that you struggled selling for as high, the lazy lists are going to be a lot easier to sell. The buy nows are going to continue increasing. All those tradable packs that we opened, when gold rares get close to 1K, guess how many more hundreds of thousands, if not a million plus more coins we'll probably get off of that. A ton more. All right, let me get my food real quick. BRB. BRB. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. It's because their sales are low. Even if their sales weren't low, if a company can make more money off of you because it's their most successful promo each year, they're going to milk you for every penny. And the reason I say that's why we're going to get a good repeatable is because EA will give you something that's good enough for you to want to do it and be addictive enough to want to keep doing it. And then once you run out of stuff, wanting to continue from there. That's going to be the exact thing that sells a lot of people. There we go, mukbang stream. Yeah, I'm having my Greek yogurt, so I might have a little white stuff on my face. Please do not screenshot. Thank you. Something that I might attempt to do. Remember how I said if I just kept doing the mix and the premium, how I don't think I would ever get low on coins before the start of Team of the Year? What if? Not even what if. I think it's almost a guarantee. I'm going to start saving the small Electrum players pack. If I can start getting more gold rares tradable for this and more commons. If commons end up going up in price too, think about how many more coins I'm going to get off of these. And there's always a chance at a Team of the Year. If one of the women's silvers gets a Team of the Year, imagine the amount of silver packs I could save too. Another Team of the Week. Let's go. That's what she said last night. Pause. But again, guys, look how common it is for me to get League SBC cards from this. Portuguese League, Romanian League, obviously a bunch of other premium cards. So easy. So many. The Pro League. Do you think it's worth buying out League of Portugal in the premium mix to do it infinite? I have about 1.5 mil plus a full club of players. I just want as many small prime for Team of the Year as I can. For your exact situation, I would say yes. To everyone else, probably no. For the people hearing me say yes to you, if you have like less than a few 100,000 coins, it's probably not worth it. But if you have millions of coins, and you're willing to risk paying a higher price to make more, that's worth it, in my opinion. Because that's like the exact same thing that would be next steps for me too. Like off a stream or towards the end of this stream, whatever Pro League and Portuguese cards we use, because we'll be able to do probably with what we have in our club, maybe another 20 to 25 runs. I don't know if I'll have time to open all those on stream. I'll probably put at least a few 100,000 coins into the Pro League and Portuguese League so that I can do just a bunch more premiums faster alongside with the mix. Not because I'm not getting cards from the mix. I could easily just keep doing them from the mix. It just becomes a time thing where I need to start taking more shortcuts. I need to start spending more in some areas. I'm willing to take a risk there for more reward too. And that's again where on streams things are going to differ a little bit than a video recommendation. But guys, look at this. It's not every pack, but it feels like literally every pack I'm getting a Pro League 2 pro leagues in that one, or a Portuguese league. So if you are struggling with the price of them, I'm telling you, once you start incorporating the mix, you'll be insanely surprised at how much quicker you're going to be able to craft them. How many Team of the Year cards do you think you'll get with 2,000 plus packs? Last year for Team of the Year, we got 6 or 7 Team of the Years. I don't think I'll pack a single Team of the Year in my 2,000 save packs, but I think in the recycle process, I'll probably get at least 5, would be my guess. But it all comes down to pack weight, what our good repeatable is. How much would you lose or gain by doing that? You'd have to mathematically map that out depending on your exact situation. So if you're getting a bare minimum value for the jumbo gold, for example, if you're spending 0 coins just with dailies, and that was your way of doing it before, and then you're able to work your way up to maybe 3 to 5 a day where you're spending very little on each run because you're using mostly untradables. Now you're using all tradables, you'd have to calculate, okay, if I could do another 10 runs of this, just buying it out completely, I was spending X amount. I was making X amount guaranteed back. I'm now spending this. The difference might be a few thousand, which for a few runs doesn't feel like a big deal, but you start scaling at 20, 30, 40, 50, 75, 100. It adds up pretty quickly. And that's why I say most people won't be able to do it. You have to have coins for it to really work. Crafting so many packs at the moment. Nice. Alright, let's see if we can clear house a little bit. Daniel Ballard. Probably just do League 1 and Eredivisie individually. Probably be easier. Zero additional coins spent, mainly using dupe storage. And boom, just like that, finished. Now this is the cool part, watch this. If I did just SBC storage right now, I did Pro League, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of those I already can do with what's just there. And if I go to my club, I have all these still. No, I'm doing premium 30, 40 times a day without feeling I lose too much, if you understand. Yep. I just feel like going all in just for Team of the Year justifies the amount you spend. Yep. I would say so with your situation, for sure. Is that all untradeable? No, it's a mix of tradable and untradeable. A lot of pack pulls, a lot of first owners, tradable and untradeable, and then some club stock too. But from that amount, I could probably do 20 to 25 runs before I even have to think about getting anything else. Think about how many more cards I'm going to be getting in the meantime, too. A lot. Began yesterday? Noise. History pack saving. I've made 65 packs already and have about 2.75 mil coins. How many packs do you think I'll get with Team of the Year? I have actually a proposal for you if you want to be in potentially a better place for Team of the Year and save a lot of time. How would you feel about getting to maybe like 200 save packs through League SBCs, but then mainly focusing on continuing to make liquid coins now and mass buying gold rares for 600 coins in club stocking? You could also do 650 on anything above. Actually, I think now's the time, boys. You could literally just start now, club stocking gold rares, especially if you're not wanting to do League SBCs, and flipping them for pure profit. So any dupes you can just make pure profit on. And you can stack every single one possible. And then when League specifics come out, you have a crap ton of stuff ready to go. So like the person who would benefit from this one a lot would be people who already have millions of coins. They don't really want to sit there and grind League SBCs all day, but they want to make a crap ton of League specifics. This is what we did last year with 10 million coins. And also, too, just a way to make coins. If you guys have a low amount of coins throughout the week, and you're looking for easy coins, just do that. Just start mass bidding 600 to 650 and start selling for like 800 to 900. Well, it sounds like you're scrapping down that last crumb. I literally am, dude. I need to. I need every single calorie. What are the league specifics? Leagues, it's the, it used to be back in the day, just like the Prem League specific 25k packs, La Liga League specific 25k pack. Now they mix them with the Women's League or like off leagues they put together. So it's putting in 11 gold rares for a league specific 25k pack. So Prem WSL combination, put in 11 rares, get 3 rare guarantees from the Prem WSL mixed in with like, is it 6 to 8 commons? I can't remember how many commons are in those. I know they like removed the number, or they made the number lower over time. Has C-Barbs been here tonight? No, but C-Barbs might make me create a new rule. I might have to set some boundaries with you guys. Who's from the same club? How to know when to buy players to complete the League SBC. If you're using our unlimited mix method and you're buying out the whole league, you're never stopping buying out. So whenever you're low, you can buy more. Wouldn't be a stream without him asking how to do the mix in the premium. Portugal and Belgium league players are so expensive right now. Yep, and we have like 5 different workarounds to make pure profit off of it. Even more coins than you could make before. And always a easy way to get them nonstop without ever having to pay for a single card in those sections. What about just doing the premium? You can use one of our 5 methods that we just covered a little bit. You can watch our premium mix video where we go over specifically that section. How we made 10 million plus coins last year on this section. How we made millions of coins this year already on that section. How we continue to make coins and save coins. And you guys continue to make coins on this section. How much back saves? We're coming close to 2K right now. Did it not go? Wait, I'm so confused. Did it not switch to the League of Portugal and then it just went back to Pro League? Or am I tripping? That was so weird. I could probably list for 1,000 to be honest. Will you open at the start of full release? They usually lower the pack weight at full release. I will keep my save packs. So everything we built up to the point of started partial team of the year will save for full team of the year. Everything I can make after that, League SBC stuff related, I'll open. So like for example, easy number. I just got to 1,000 small rare gold players packs. Let's say I stopped at that number and then tomorrow is the start of team of the year, let's say hypothetically, but it's partial. I would then every time I make a run feel comfortable opening that final pack, knowing that I'm still keeping all the ones I've saved up to that point. Doesn't mean I won't still build up some of those final packs and not open them. It just means it gives us more packs to open in the meantime. So we don't have to feel like we're waiting until full. I'm the worst sniper in the world. I love how this is happening before Team of the Year even starts. This is so beautiful. Do we even have to wait now? That's the thing. Dang, I feel like they're going to go even higher. Could this be the best year for gold rares we've had in like the past 3 or 4? That's going to be so nice for League SBCs opening tradable packs. How many did you pack last year by doing this method? I did the inverse of this method. So this year we have done non-stop League SBCs, made millions of coins off of them, and continue to save packs so that we have 10 million plus coins worth of packs for Team of the Year. Last year we did League SBCs for pure profit, saved some packs, but made over 10 million coins and just flipping lib and sud from that first section. Doing it for cheaper, making the premium, but just making pure profit off of flipping lib and suds nonstop. And had over 10 million coins that we ended up putting into gold rares for Team of the Year. And we ended up getting 7 Team of the Years. Sea Barbs! How long did it take you to write those paragraphs? Literally 45 minutes, brother. I think I'm going to have to make a new rule with you guys. It's going to have to be a thing when it comes to like grind-specific stuff. Videos and streams only. I physically can't do that. That was disgusting. And it wasn't your fault. I voluntarily gave that information, but... My goodness. Yes, 100% Club Sack 'em on PC. They could potentially get even more expensive. Just think about how annoying you think prices are for League SBCs. It's going to be even more annoying probably for gold rares. And do mix and do that all over again? Is that the correct grind? I wish you would have been here earlier, buddy. We did the exact grind for the past almost 2 hours. We did non-stop mix into recycling. We're not even a fraction of the way through the premiums. Bombito. Cold, 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 cold. Pay attention too. Look at all these first owner cards we have for this section from the mixed grind. You can cheaply fill them up with bids too, or even buy nows if you wanted. But you get so many. Did you read the stuff I put before I said about mix, or just read the mix par? That someone had a question about League SBCs? Oh, they got 1K packs of like the 85 tons. Yeah, this is just like a smaller version of that. Dude, Valverde's free kick today was insane. But what was that celebration? Yo, I just think I found a concoction I could make in my air fryer. That looks insanely good. No, the YouTube messages? You just want to know if what you're doing is finally making sense. If you're able to take the grind further and you're seeing the coins come back, and you're still making more packs and more runs, it's in and of itself getting better for you, I would say. Oh, what you put in chat. So I've used practically all my premium cards and got 7 done. So I've opened the tradables and saving all untradables, or I keep saving the one I was saving. Why are we talking about the premium though? I'm so confused. We're talking about the mix. One, two, three. Okay, we need one more rare. So I've used up all my premium cards, so I don't have to deal with this. Oh, dupes. Gotcha. You can kind of do whatever you want. I'm personally saving all my premium packs. So if you're grinding like us, you don't have to open a single one. Gruda. Or if I open, what do I do with dupes? What do you mean, what do you do with dupes? What are the dupes? It's a League SBC, League SBC, or if it's full dupe storage, clear your dupe storage. If it's an off league, bronze upgrade, silver upgrade, crafting upgrade, player pick. Standard. Nothing crazy. Like my dupe storage has a crap ton of off leagues right now. So usually I do a silver upgrade, but I'll be a man of my word when it comes to marquee matchups. More tradable packs. Alright, do we have a Netherlands player? Okay, let's do... Wait, what else do we need? We need 2 rares, Netherlands player, players from 1 club, max of 2, very low chem. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to make a tradable pack with spending 0 coins. So we'll do Netherlands, silver. I'm going to take... English 3rd Division. Fortune chem. So close. One more. There we go. So we got rid of a crap ton of dupe storage, spent 0 coins, and just made a gold players pack. So we just made like 4,000 coins. And cleared a dupe storage. But is what I'm doing correct? Do you say like 400k mixed, then just open all? I'm trying to use all the cards to make premiums, and then do I save the untradables? Is that how I gain coins? Also doesn't help that I'm tired. I just don't... Any words I say to you, I feel like it's just in one ear, out the other. Because isn't this the exact same question you've asked like 500 times? What else can I say? If you open tradable packs and you pack things of tradable value and you sell them, coins come back. If you have untradables that you put into more League SBCs for more tradable packs, coins come back. If you have untradable off leagues that you put into marquee matchups, more coins come back. Off leagues, untradables, into bronze upgrades, silver upgrades, more League SBC cards, more League SBCs done, more coins back. Non-stop, 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 non-stop. The whole novel we sent you over message yesterday, we covered that completely. I don't get what you don't get from what you don't get. If you don't get what I don't get. I don't get what you don't get. Like, you say you don't get it, but I feel like you're also actively making coins and packs at the same time. So it's like, even though the words you say in chat and on videos and streams are, I don't understand, it's like you're actively doing it. Yeah, I honestly just think you're a excessive overthinker. That might be the case. But again, like I said yesterday, literally every stream you come in, you have more packs saved and more coins than the day previous. Or before the last time you asked. And you come in and you're like, Mubble, I'm confused. My coins are now up to 2.4 million. I've done X amount more League SBC runs and I've saved X amount. I don't know what I'm doing. You obviously do. Every day I have more coins and more packs than the day before. Hope this helps. Yep. Literally. What C-Barbs is really saying to me is, Mumble, my steak is too juicy. That's what I'm hearing. Got 145 packs, but no cards now because I've said 7 premiums and just need... See, it's not even trial and error with the mix. You just need to do the mix. Okay. I'm gonna ask a question. What's your goal with your coins leading up to Team of the Year or during Team of the Year? Let's work backwards. How many coins do you want during Team of the Year to use for stuff? And how much stuff are you willing to use before Team of the Year? This convo and shots at Tom. It's literally every day, bro. No Jake Paul. It's every day. Want to have as much coins as possible. Okay. Let's say you're happy with 1.5 mil. Is that good? Perfect. Let's say you work down to 1.5 mil. Is that fair? Can we agree on that? You have almost 2.5 million coins. Let's have you try to work down to 1.5 mil. He's gone quiet. This is a first. So you want me to just keep doing the mix. What I think is how to do into premium. Try to get down to 1.5 mil. I encourage you to try to do 25 runs plus of the mix a day into the premium and non-stop recycle the mix into more premiums, into more marquee matchups, into more other upgrades, into more crafting upgrades, into more player picks. I encourage you to do that from now until Team of the Year, and I dare you to try to get to 1.5 million coins. Save all the packs from the premium. Don't even touch any of the tradable packs from the premium too. We're going to save those for later where they're even more expensive. But for the sake of this experiment, I want to see if you can even do that. Can you get down to 1.5 mil just non-stop spamming the mix? I feel like you're going to struggle. Yep, if you want to save the final pack from the mix, you can too. Open the 4 mix packs that aren't the final and save all the premium ones that you're making on a daily basis. I almost guarantee you will probably struggle to get down to 1.5 mil. And you'd be saving so many tradable packs from the Jumbo Gold and the Premium or Prime Electrum too. Do it in groups of 25. I don't want you to touch a mix pack until you've done 25. I don't want to see you touch a premium until you've done 25. Make 25. Open the mixed players pack. Open the premium mix, or open the Electrum. Open the premium mix players pack from the MLS Championship. See how many more recycles you can do from just those. See how much daily content you can do. See how many marquee matchups you can do. See how many tradable packs you can get from that. See how many untradable packs you can make. How many crafting upgrades. How many player picks for tradable silver packs. How many 82 10s you can do. Before you even touch a tradable pack from the 25 runs in the mix. Who's grinding to watch this too? Probably every single person in chat. That's all kind of what our community is nowadays. Just vibing and thriving. I make some notes on how many packs I make and stuff, my coin bounce. Yeah, if you make it easy on yourself, how many coins are you starting with? Take a screenshot of that. After you've made 25 runs, how many coins have you spent? to make those 25 runs. What are your coins down to? Try to do nothing else outside of just getting the Mixed League cards. If you want to bid, if you want to do buy nows, if you want to do the Mix It too, if you want to go to Pill Tools, we have that video to help you. It's going to be a lot more useful now because you're actually doing the grind. And from that, if you want to come in tomorrow and start opening your 25 runs during our new promo stream. The reason I say that is we literally did that for 17 runs. And that's taken the last 2 hours. And we haven't even touched the tradable packs from the mix. We just recycled into more coins from tradable packs. The dailies. We're about to do provisions now. I just want to be able to open my Champs rewards. Or just do your Champs rewards included in. If you have nothing listed, if you're just buying the cards, calculate how many coins you're at before you open your rewards, sell the things in there, and then calculate that in. Also got 2 weeks of exams after this. During Team of the Year, you have exams? That sucks. How's that going to work? The trading group link in the description doesn't work. Let me see. It just worked for me. What's not working about it? Yeah, C-Barbs, real life stuff comes first, brother. That's the #1 rule of the grind, so all this other stuff can wait. But in your case, it makes it even easier because you're now guaranteed to never run out of coins because you just simply don't have enough time to spend enough. So that's a good problem to have. Says this site can't be reached on my laptop. I just clicked the link in the chat and then the one in the description, and both of them just took me to it just fine. So I'm trying to think what your issue would be. When it says the site can't be reached, is it like a country restriction maybe? I don't know. You know what I haven't checked in a while? Let me look before I say anything. I wonder how good special flipping would be as Team of the Weeks get more expensive. I'm only just about to learn this grind. Next, I have to learn what to do in Team of the Year. Yeah. I apologize, buddy. It probably would have been helpful if I gave you guys these resources for the past 2.5 months. That's my bad. I'll accept that. I should have maybe made a few videos on the grind. Should I do a 200k coin? Should I spam the mix? I would. If you're doing like 25 plus runs though, you might be forced to open like the tradable packs. I would try to scale the coins up to 500k to a mil to spam even more, but better apologize right now. It's all your fault. Just kidding. I don't think you understood what I just said. Yeah, hopefully we get 82 20s. That'd be sick. I'm slacking on my provisions. Some of you guys have what, over 100? Can't get 85s for provisions. $2K coins and 270 packs. I can't do more premium mix. What's your recommendation? How do you have 2K coins? What even got you to that point? What made you say my coins are going down? Let me get as low as possible to make it as hard as possible. Why won't you stop at like 10K? Be the best way to make 500K. I'm mostly liquid in my account. If you haven't seen our how to make an easy 100K, you can scale that probably very easily to 100K a week with the tradable silver packs from player picks, and then on top of that, that first section of the jumbo gold is going to get easier and easier for those cards. Mass bidding, snipes, and just lazy listing. Easy money. 35 82 10s and 15 85 20s and more crazy packs. Bro, I need Team of the Weeks, so that's why. EA loves people like you, I feel like. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend grinding that way, brother. How are you doing the grind without losing coins? I can't grind without losing coins, even though I'm selling tradable packs, and I don't have 84s, 85s anymore. What specific grind are you saying you're doing when you say you're grinding? He's like the people who treat a credit card like it's a free money machine. And then their bill comes due and they're like, wait, what do I do? I can't. I need to keep buying stuff. I need it. But I don't have money now. Declare bankruptcy. Step number 1. Step number 2, get a sponsor. You need help. Step number 3, unlimited mix grind. We'll get you through this, buddy. Don't worry. How do I get Team of the Weeks through buying? I get tons through the Mixed League grind. Mixed, then Premium, then all non-league players go to other useful SBCs like the 82 2010. Okay, so how many runs of the Mix would you say you've done, and how many coins did you have? Thank you, Mom, for loving the stream. No problem, brother. No problemo. $560 packs last year, and it packed 12 Team of the Years. Nice. I think we only got 7. Only. So yesterday I've done around 20 mix and premium mix. I have around 700k. Okay, so the situation you're in is you're nowhere near through the amount of mix you should do and you can do, and you haven't taken it far enough. That's why your coins feel like they're not coming back. You've done less than the recommended daily minimum to make this grind really worth it, which is usually closer to 25. You're doing the premium mix, which is good. You're doing the daily stuff, which is good. But you got the whole other recycle you're missing out on. And the continued recycle. And the continued. And the continued. And the continued. Are you saving all your premium mix packs when you're doing the mix into the premium? Dude, honestly, they're probably worth more than a walkout at this point too. Low key. Yo, man, have you had a good day? I've had a fantastic day, brother. Work went well. Grind's going well. I'm nowhere near running out of packs. Just still recycled today, and we're going to get nowhere near finishing. My coins aren't going down fast enough. I'm going to have to grind even harder. Yes. Spam even harder, brother. Mixed league packs are bad though, if I'm right. I'm trying to think of how to answer that. No. The grind itself isn't bad whatsoever. The packs themselves aren't bad whatsoever. What you can make for the packs is even better than any of the packs. And if your thing is, why do the mix when you can do the premium? If you're doing our grind, you're doing tons of premiums daily from the mix. Not to mention, we packed Eusebio from one of the worst packs you could possibly get in here. So, I would say they're not the worst. Smaller pack is very good, but other than that, I got from the MLS Championship a 5.5 million coin Eusebio. I've gone probably hundreds of walkouts at this point. I've probably packed well over 250 informs. I've probably crafted hundreds of premiums from the mix. I've probably made over 3,000 silver upgrades, those gold commons, into hundreds upon hundreds of crafting upgrades. I've probably made hundreds of player picks. We got Dino completely done for pure profit off of the mix method. We're going to be well over probably 3 million coins profit by the end of Team of the Year. And we've documented every step of the grind, every alteration, every additional useful tip and trick to make it easier to do it more in bulk, to save you time, Pale Tools shortcuts, min-maxing your time on console versus Pale Tools, PS4, PS5 back and forth, bids versus buy nows. And they're all in video format, documented in the grind playlist if you guys are interested. I understand why you guys don't believe it right off the rip, but my channel has literally been nothing but this for the past 2.5 months. While saving packs too. Imagine if I wasn't saving packs. How to make coins though? I just gave you the whole tutorial. And we have the step-by-step guide if you're interested. And I've packed nothing insane tradable, by the way. The best thing tradable I've packed in terms of liquid coins was probably an inform. We also have the how to make 100k coins easily video this week. If you guys are looking for easy trading and daily stuff. If you're not trying to push it too far. Yeah, but I get outbid every time. Are you talking about the Pro League and Portuguese League? What was the buy nows and what were you bidding? During Team of the Year, if you have a bunch of packs, just do SBCs with tradable packs to make coins. That's my goal, yeah. That's one of my things I'm looking forward to. If we have an 82-20 type thing again, I literally think I'm going to make 3 million coins off of it. It's going to be so fun. How do you get 84, 85s from those packs you open, man? Because I ain't getting ones. I open my 82 10s daily. And I craft those basically completely from the mixed league grind and the daily grind. I get Team of the Weeks from those. I get Team of the Weeks from the mixed. I get 85s. I get walkouts from those. I use more than just 85s. You can kind of do whatever. Pack 4 Portuguese league players in one pack have won the lottery. Let's go. Gold, gold, gold. What is JS 9 innings doing in chat? Do you think ball knowers only know baseball knowledge? They know the best sport in the world by far is football. Of course they're here. Wait. You were bidding 300 coins on 47 Pro League and Portuguese League cards that are close to 1,000, if not at 1,000 within the hour? And you're wondering why you lost the bids? Am I reading that right? Sir? Are we for real? Wait, you open premium mixed league packs, or how do you get Team of the Weeks? I'm lost here. I get Team of the Weeks and a lot of 85s and walkouts from my mixed league. Partial mixed league grind. 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 Don't look at the games played. Mixed league grind. Don't look at the games played. Mixed league grind. 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 I did not watch it. I saw the free kick, though. Even if you can't get them from the packs, you can just do the SBC with the amount of 84s you get from the grind. The JS9 guy has over 1 million followers on IG. Guys, you do realize there's people in our community that are very successful that are still degenerates in areas of life. How do you think you get to 1 million plus on social media without consistency? Do you think that does not carry over to League SBCs? Is grinding League SBCs? And chilling with people who grind League SBCs? Come on. Man's got more team of the weeks than I have players in my club. Arsenal dropped points. Yes, they did. Playing PlayStation tournaments right now, it sucks. On the final bracket, they don't want to give me a match. Want me to hop on? Might take me a year to get the amount of wins to get to the final, but I'll give you a free one. FIFA grind menu is my escape from my job. There you go. See? Words from his mouth. You guys know Tom Heaton, right? That Valverde celebration gets me every time I see it now. Oh, what did I just open? No, what did I just open? I just opened, no. Oh no, I just opened a smaller gold. Uh-oh. Well, guys. No point in saving packs anymore. I guess I have to open everything now. GG. It's been fun. The Valverde squeaker voice? I don't think I have. Does he have a squeaker voice? Is he the squeaker knockers? Tete Marente. That's a baller's name right there. Menu grind is so clear of playing FIFA. It's like the fun without the not fun. It's the endless dopamine cycle. The endless slot machine where you're not spending actual real money. And you're never really seeing your currency ever run out. It's just endless. It's like, have you ever used to play Pacey Bits or Madfoot? His voice is so weird it does not match his looks at all. There's a sense of reward you get instead of playing games. You get terrible packs and get none. Well, that's the thing too. It's like, if menus gave worse rewards than gameplay, we would be inclined to play gameplay, right? Or a lot of people would. The fact that you can spend less time on the menus versus the amount of time people put into Weekend League and get better rewards, packs, coins back, everything, it just makes it less and less worth it. And especially as the year goes on, less and less worth it. If like red picks were still a thing, I'd be more tempted, but it's like, I'm not a child. I have nothing to prove. Like, am I supposed to go flex my team and try to get like as close to an undefeated record as possible? People are still going to be pissed if I don't go undefeated. If I lose any game, people are going to say you suck. If I do well, they're just going to say you only did well because your team. Like, there's just no winning. Most of you won't even stick around for the gameplay. You'd leave the second I load up gameplay. So it's like, there's only negatives for gameplay. Almost zero positives outside of enjoying like the Sunderland team or like a team of the year pack pull. Yeah, and on top of that, gameplay is horrific. So it's like you want to kill yourself while playing. You want to kill yourself after playing. You want to kill yourself during playing. You want to kill yourself leading up to it because you're thinking about Weekend League. You're just set up to fail. Oh shoot, it's 6:30. Alright boys, well, we are wrapping up. If you did enjoy today, do me a favor, smack the like button, subscribe if you're new. We'll be back Friday, 4 hours after new content. We'll be doing a ton more grinding. We're nowhere near finished. I gotta go hit a juicy pump. The gym is calling. If I don't take my pre-workout now, it's going to be way too late to take my pre-workout. So, yeah, we will see you boys later. Take it easy. God bless.